Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am back after a short break of a few days that I had to take because I just wasn't feeling well. I had some problems with my voice. You can probably hear that it still sounds a little bit weird. So I took a few days off to make sure that I was feeling fine again, because to me it is important that I never force myself to record anything. I mean, this is not my profession, this is just a hobby and I want to enjoy what I do. So if I don't feel good and I don't really feel like recording because I'm sick or whatever, then you know, it's better for me to take a break for a few days than to force myself to record, because I think my content would suffer if I start doing that. Anyway, now we are back and we arrived in this little, I guess it's some kind of clinic in the last episode, and we looked around a little bit and we did find like a person who is potentially a companion. This guy, I didn't actually get his name. Arcade Gannon. Well, that's a super villain name if I've ever seen one. But okay, apparently I can recruit him if I have enough speech skills, which I currently don't. But then again, I just got Veronica into my team, so I kind of want to keep her for a while anyway. But we will come back later and recruit him as well once I have the appropriate skills. But yeah, let's look around a little bit and let's make sure that we haven't missed anything in this place. I mean, I have been into all of the tents. But is this actually a door? Oh yeah, it is a door. Okay. Let's have a look inside. Well, doesn't look like anything too special in here. Just a bunch of tin cans. Yeah. I can't even take them. I mean, I still need, like, a souvenir from this place too, but pretty much everything I've seen so far is off limits, so I would have to steal it. We did talk to her. By the way, is there a door on this side as well? No, there isn't. But there's one over here. Okay, guess I will check that out too. Oh, what do we got here? Again, nothing too interesting. And again, it's all red, so I would have to steal it. But let's have a look upstairs as well. Oh, Snow Globe Mormon Fort. Well, I'll take it. You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark Snow Globe. Well, I guess that would qualify as a souvenir. Although I'm not sure if it actually is in my inventory now. Guess I can have a look. Where would it be? Michelanis? Yeah, it is. Well, I suppose that is kind of a souvenir for this place. And I even have one for Good Springs too, so I guess that counts. Anyway, I guess we are done here. There's no door on this side, no. Alright, well, in that case, I'd say we're going to leave this place. And if I remember correctly, I got a quest from the doctor here. Find Jacob Hoff, find Bill Ronti. I think am I supposed to talk to them, and they're like drug addicts, and I am supposed to help them somehow. So I guess we'll see what I can do here. Oh, I guess that is my bodyguard. And yeah, he left. Which I feel is kind of a loophole, because, I mean, this is still part of Freeside, right? But apparently going inside here means that he's going to leave. So I wasted that money. So I guess we're just going to do this on our own now. I'm pretty sure we don't need a bodyguard anyway. But yeah, let's have a look at the map. I'm guessing these are the two people that I need to find, so let's just explore this place a little bit, and while we're at it, we're going to look for these two people.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Mick and Ralph's
Hi there.
Crier.
Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, ma'am.
Okay. Where would I find them?
Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
Okay, thank you. That is actually rather helpful.
Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
Okay. East Gate, you say. So, somewhere over here? I guess. But I mean, I wanna...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
You're advertising illegal stuff. Also, what the hell is going on here? First of all, this is like the first time I see actual children in this game, I believe. You know, just children NPCs. What? And what is a giant rat? Oh boy. Well, I'll leave you to it. Apparently the child was chasing the rat. Maybe trying to get some food. Anyway, where exactly do I have to go? Oh, I see. It's the door over here. So, this guy is not actually in this part of the town. Alright, well, let's see if we can find something else around here. I mean, it looks really abandoned and all the buildings are destroyed. It's a pretty depressing place, to be honest. Well, let's still look around. Okay, well, apparently some people have been sleeping here. And this is just a dead end and some empty dumpsters. Okay. Nothing to see here. Let's move on. I mean, all the doors are locked. So is this one. Anyway, we got some guy over here. A vagrant. What? That doesn't sound so good. Well, I'll leave you be. Dixon. Oh, this guy has a name.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Not really, but, what are you selling?
Have a look, baby.
Buff out Dixon's jet, Dixon's whiskey. Fixer, temporary addiction removal. So, alcohol and... drugs, I guess? I mean, this has some pretty interesting effects, but... I'm not sure if I want it. Thanks.
Bye.
Well...
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of children here. Especially considering that...
Hey.
I haven't really found any before. Who's talking? Oh, this guy? Rotface?
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Okay, sure, if it's just one cap.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
So it's 1 bottle cap per tip? Okay, sure.
Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. I got more where that came from.
Yeah, I've
Want
known
another?
about the gun runners, but they don't trade with me because my gun skill isn't high enough.
The Strip is run by the 3 families, who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him, or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Well, sure.
At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Yeah, I've heard about the Van Graffs too.
Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. What do you say? Want another tip?
Well, you are just a well of wisdom, huh?
East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Well, that's interesting. An Air Force base and everyone just gets blown up.
I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. What do you say? Want another tip?
So it might be literally underground, huh?
Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day
Can't
around
say I
here.
have.
But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
I don't know, could you elaborate on that maybe?
I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. I got more where that came from. Want another?
They are also not very reliable. I mean, my bodyguard bailed on me because I went into that fort. So he basically accompanied me for like 20 meters and then he left. So, yeah, I wouldn't hire them either, to be honest. Not again anymore.
Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place, and more troops pour into the area daily. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Sure.
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
I don't know if you would make more money with a mask.
While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sort of showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? What do you say? Want another tip?
I would like to know who Mr. House is.
I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem. I got more where that came from. Want another?
So you're suggesting that I should collect the money for them? Well, not exactly the kind of work that I do, but we'll see.
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. What do you say? Want another tip?
Alright, I see. There's a lot of potential conflict going on here.
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too. Though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? What do you say? Want another tip?
Well, maybe one more.
The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it. I got more where that came from. Want another?
The correctional facility that has been overtaken by the powder gangers, probably? And sure, why not?
Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out, and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. What do you say? Want another tip?
A robo-dog? So, a robot that's a dog? That's interesting.
Things have generally been bad here for the squatters. The people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. What do you say? Want another tip?
Well, I wonder how many tips he has. I mean, they are not expensive, but it's, accumulating.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? I got more where that came from. Want another?
I think I'm fine for the time being.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
Well, I would say you made quite a decent profit now. And yeah, like I said, the tips are not expensive, but obviously the money is just accumulating and suddenly I'm down like 200 caps or whatever. Okay, nothing of interest up here.
Yes.
So let's move on. Again, we have one of our quest
Bang, bang, bang,
markers
bang, bang.
somewhere over here, but it's hard to tell how to get there. I mean, this is another dead end, obviously. So I need to find another way to get there. Oh, is it this guy maybe? I think it might
Yep.
be him. Yes, Jacob Hoff. There we go.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help. You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems. Yes, both of it, actually.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
Well, but I'm pretty sure they're not good for you.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
And who exactly is supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. But my damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon.
Oh,
Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't
Well-
stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
well, he's a drug dealer. Of course he's sketchy. Take care of the drug dealer, okay?
Bye.
So basically I'm going to cut off his supply by
Bang,
dealing
bang,
with
bang,
a
bang,
drug
bang.
dealer in some form. It's actually
How's it
him,
going?
right?
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Well, let's see what I can do here. Yeah, let's talk about Bill and Jacob.
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Well, you are very, casual about it. I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob. Are you trying to kill your customers? Are you?
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
I didn't realize that they were from the NCR, but still I need you to stop supplying them. If I ask nicely, will you do it?
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
Uh-huh. Well, I could use some caps, but apparently my speech is good enough to argue with this guy.
Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Okay, well, that was easy.
I'm sure I'll hear about you again soon.
You may. Okay, so, let's have a quick look at the quest. Help Jacob kick his addiction to chems. Yeah, I mean, he's still addicted, he's just not going to get any more of it, so...
Hey,
let's see what
so
we
you're
can
back?
do here.
Got any chems for me yet?
No, and you won't be getting any more.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob. Yeah, but what can I do?
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week.
10?
And the followers should be able to help.
Well, apparently I have, other options. A combination of Fixer, Psycho and Buff Out would do it in one shot. Do I have this kind of stuff? I'm pretty sure I have at least like one Fixer, and I may have a Psycho as well. But I'm not sure if I have a Buff Out. So maybe I'm going to use Speech, because apparently if I use Speech, I don't need any actual drugs. Jacob, be strong, you just need the support of your friends to get through this. If it only was that easy, but apparently it will work, so let's just pick this option.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Alright, there we go. That's one person who we convinced to return to the fort. Which means now I have to find the second one. Yeah, apparently I have to go to the other part of town to
odd robot.
find him. And since this is a dead end, let's just return. Oh, well, this is actually a building I can enter. Right, this is a shop the kid told me about. Is it not? Yes, I think it is. So, let's see. Can we do some business here,
For anything in
Ralph?
particular? If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Okay, sure, show me what you have.
Take a gander.
Okay. He has some apparel. And someone suggested that I buy a different hat for Veronica so she doesn't have to wear that hood. So I guess I can maybe get her a cowboy hat. And they're pretty cheap. I don't really need any of the rest. Do you have any magazines, maybe? I would buy magazines. Oh yeah, you do. Tales of Chivalry. For melee weapons, okay. Medicine. Take that one too. And that seems to be it in terms of magazines. Okay, anything else? Well, the rest is just scrap and stuff. And I don't think I have anything really to sell. And it's one Fixer. Alright. And yeah, I do have a Psycho. And what was the other one that I needed? A Buff Out? Yeah, I do not have that. Yeah, but I think, that's all I want to buy here. Thank you.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Do you offer any other services, maybe?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Okay. But what if I use my amazing speech skills to convince you? A resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on his side, right?
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over
Alright.
the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Oh, okay. Well, I do need a passport to get into the strip. So I would be interested in that service.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
500. Too steep for my blood, maybe later. I've already got enough caps to pass the credit check. I do. And, well, I can actually reduce it if I increase my bartering. Well, I could use the same method that I used last time, a barter hat and a magazine, and then I will be able to cut it. Sure, let's do
No
it.
problem. If you need one later, just stop in.
I will be back soon, but maybe let's ask the other questions first. The followers are looking to set up a supply deal. Right.
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant.
Okay. Well, thanks for the advice. And can you tell me more about Freeside?
What do you want to know?
Well, I have learned a little bit about these people and places, but let's ask it again.
If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something.
Well, I
The
have.
king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
And what about the Van Graffs?
They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame.
Okay. And what can you tell me about the Atomic Wrangler?
Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
Anything else I can help you with?
Probably not. I still want that passport, but first I need to increase my
Thanks for stopping in.
bartering.
Just let me...
So I'm going to use the same trick as before. Going to put on my trader hat. And I'm going to read a magazine, Salesman Weekly.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
There we go.
Hey, what can I get you?
I want that passport now.
500 caps and it's yours.
I don't think so.
I like your style, kid. But the best I can do is meet you halfway. 375 caps, and we can call it a deal.
That's not halfway. But okay.
Here you go.
Well, I guess it's halfway between 500 and 250. But I still saved some caps, so that's fine.
Thanks for stopping in.
Okay, so I got a passport to get into the strip. Oh, there's
Welcome
the other
to
guy.
Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph.
I'm not sure if I need any guns at the moment, but show me what you have.
Have a look.
Well, let's see. Yep, that's a bunch of guns. Look at this one, Embrace of the Mantis. That's like a melee weapon, apparently. And a really expensive one. I'm still kinda interested in the katana, just because. But my melee skill is probably not good enough for it. Well, this one is obviously rather interesting. 30 damage. Long fuses, dynamite, powder charge. Yeah, but at the moment I don't really have the money for it. And this is just the ammo. Don't think I need ammo in particular, but I know where to go if I need more grenades and stuff like that. Alright, well, thank you. So, how's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
Tell me about the Omertas.
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Note added, Omerta stopped buying from Mick. Are these like the different families that are in control of this place? But sure, will do.
Anything else I can help you with?
Could you repair some things for me?
Sure. Let's see what you've got.
Well, my armor is in some need of repair, but it's actually kind of expensive. So maybe I'm going to wait, and I hope that I find more leather armor so I can just repair it myself. My weapons are still decent. I have enough weapons that are at, full health, so I guess I don't really need that. Do you have any special items for sale? Well, let's ask.
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
No. Interestingly enough, no is actually the skill option. So let's pick this one.
In that case, yes I do.
Ah, okay.
Follow me.
So, he's not selling to people who work for the casinos. That's interesting. Okay. Going to follow you, and I'm going to keep on my Barda head just in case. Ooh.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Got a little hidden room here, and oh, I guess now he has an even bigger stock. Okay, but still, I feel that everything that is worth buying is just too expensive at the moment, so I think I'm just going to pass. But thanks for offering, I suppose. Yeah, look at this stuff. Inaccessible. Anyway, Veronica, I bought you a new hat.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It is not. It's just a hat. But I hope you will appreciate it. There you go. Look at that. That actually suits her. I like that hat. I think it's a perfect hat for her. Anyway, speaking of hats, I guess I'm going to change my head too. So, yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else in here? I hate it when that happens. That I want to do. I mean, other than stealing stuff from them, which I don't want to do. And I just keep making the same mistake. Okay, this is just the bathroom. Alright, well, I guess I'm done here. I might come back if I need any kind of stuff. But I got a passport, so pretty sure that's going to be useful. So, let's see, where exactly am I on the map now? Now, I can't really go any further in this direction. So let's go back to the door over here and maybe we can find the other guy. Also, oh, what did I do? I think I accidentally... Yep, I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, I got this note. Mick from Mick and Ralph says that the Omertas stopped buying guns suddenly without giving a reason why. Maybe I should ask around and see if I can find out why. Alright. But yeah, let's maybe continue with that quest that I still have to finish. So, let's check this part of town. This one is empty. And I don't think I can go through here. So yeah, I haven't been to this part of town yet. Is there anything going on in this completely destroyed building?
Bang, 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 bang.
Those children are kind of weird. Oh, look at this place. Some ammo that apparently no one is claiming for themselves, so I'm going to take it. And the pistol too. But the rest, not really interesting. Okay. I can just drop down here. I don't know if there's fall damage. There probably is, but hopefully not at that height. And again, this is a dead end. Don't need any of that. Oh! What's up with that guy? Are you trying to talk to me? Freeside thug. And there's a dead guy. So, what do you want?
Check it out, between the dumpsters there.
Who is that? Friend of yours? Oh, look, a body. I really should be going. Yeah, this is kind of sketchy.
What's your rush? The boys and I here want to get to know you better.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
Well, there we go. Woo! Well, apparently this was an ambush, but not a very good one. And I think she took care of this guy, I took care of this guy, and I exploded his head. Really, maybe you should have a better look at who you're trying to ambush. And if they're heavily armed, maybe don't do it. I mean, this guy is armed with a pipe. He's armed with a pipe and he tried to attack me. He really didn't deserve anything other than this. Just for being so stupid. Okay, this is empty. So, yeah, and looks like another dead end. So, let's go back to that door, because apparently that's where I have to go to find the second guy that I need to talk to. It's not through here. Also, are you someone special or just...
Hey.
No, it's just a local. No one in particular. So, I believe this is where I came from. Yeah, this is the fort. This is the boy that is advertising for the shop.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
So, is this actually... Oh, this is a door. Okay.
See you.
That didn't look like a door at all, but now I can see it. But before I go through there, let's make sure we haven't missed anything in this part of town. For example, what about this guy?
The pump is property of the
Tapper.
king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
Okay.
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
But I don't need any water. Why charge for water? Well, because they can, probably. So, how much do you take?
Just a few caps for a good long swig.
10 caps. Nah,
Anything else you want?
I don't need any water.
Bye. The pump is property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
Yeah, you told me already. But I don't need your water. I have lots of sunset sarsaparilla. And again, it looks like this is the edge of the map. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's check out that door. Oh, hang on a second. This actually might be like a door, an actual door as well that I can use. And again, doesn't look like this is going anywhere. Well, actually it might. Just not anywhere special. Huh. Okay, but now it's a dead end. Alright. So, what about this door over here? No, these are all locked. And I'm totally getting lost here. I think this was the door that I wanted to check out. Oh, it's locked, but it can be opened with a proper key. Huh. Okay. Don't have that, obviously. So, back we go for now. And yeah, this one looks like it could be a door. Door to Freeside. Okay. Let's see where exactly... Okay, this is basically into a new area. Oh, and this is the guy that we're looking for.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
He is not coming back, I'm afraid. Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help. Yes, indeed.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Okay, well, this was actually pretty fast. Then again, I already, you know, cut off his supplies to drugs by dealing with the drug dealer. So, I guess that sped it up a little bit. Do I actually have to go back now and, like, tell her? Yes, I do. So, since the episode is getting kind of long, maybe I will do this and then finish the episode for today. But at least we will have finished this little side quest, and hopefully it's going to give me a good reputation here in Freeside. I mean, apparently they are not aligned with the NCR. I have a pretty good reputation with the NCR, but I don't want to put all my money on one horse, so to speak, so I think it doesn't hurt to build up some reputation with other people as well. So, let's see, where is the doctor? The one with the mohawk haircut. I think it's her.
Can I help you?
Yes, I helped with that addiction problem.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Okay, I don't really need any of that at the moment. And I don't have a lot of medical supplies to drop off either, so I think we're fine. Apparently she doesn't say anything when you're saying goodbye. She just stares at you. Anyway, I leveled up again, so that's nice, and I'm accepted in Freeside now. Okay, let's see. Obviously I need to put more stuff into speech. I guess a few more gun skills can't hurt. And science too. Alright. Oh, and it's time for another perk. Okay, this is against female opponents. I still get the impression that most of my enemies are male. Of course, I don't know about the non-human enemies, like the animals. If they are considered male or female. Maybe it's 50-50. With the intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. I mean, this is useful. Maybe I'm just going to take this. Another perk into my special skill certainly wouldn't hurt. Is this for crafting, reloading? I'm not sure if I really need this. I already got one of these perks. Cannibal. With Cannibal perk, when you're in a sneak boat, you can gain the option to eat a corpse to regain health. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. Bloody mess. Characters and creatures you kill will often explode into red, gut-ridden, eyeball-strewn paste. Okay. Ferocious loyalty. The power of your personality inspires die-hard loyalty from your followers. When you drop below 50% health, your companions temporarily gain much greater resistance to damage. I mean, this doesn't sound too bad either. But I think I'm going with that attribute point. Is there any other one that I really want? Sneering Imperialist. Yeah, probably not, since I'm already on good terms with the NCR. I'm not sure if that would do anything for me. I kind of like this one too. More damage threshold. I mean, this one isn't bad either. More carrying capacity. Here and now. Right, this is a level up. I've seen this before. Fast metabolism, robotics expert. More damage against robots. I haven't really encountered a lot of robots that I had to fight. So let's just pick the intense training for now. I like that. And I think I'm going for more intelligence, because that would kind of fit my plan to increase my science skill and so on. Of course, if I was clever and strategic, I would put it into endurance, because apparently these implants, the number of implants that you can get depend on your endurance. So if I put it into endurance, I can get one more implant, right? But I already have 6, and I'm not sure if I, have enough money to even get all the implants. So I think I'm just going to put it into intelligence. And I mean, in the end, yes, I could put the point into endurance to get more implants, but then I would, put this point into a skill that I don't really want. Otherwise, I would be wasting this point. I think I'm just going with intelligence. There we go. Make me more intelligent. I like that.
Hey.
Alright, so, I guess this is a good time to end the episode. I don't think I got any other quests here, right? So I suppose I will just go back to that other part of Freetown that I haven't explored yet and see what we can do in that place and, keep on moving towards New Vegas. And yes, I will come back for arcade at some point, but for now we're going to keep Veronica in our party. So as usual, thank you for watching, and give me some personal space, please, lady. See you again next time.